What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today, again, this really kind of pushes that point home that as long as Disney has control over Star Wars, as long as Bob Iger is in control, we really are never going to see Star Wars like it once was under George Lucas. And this quote right here, it just speaks volumes to that. This is, I'm truly astonished at the lack of self-awareness on Bob Iger's part with how he did the whole George Lucas felt betrayed and some of the other things he said. But this right here, this is unbelievable. And I want to give a shout out again to someone I gave a shout out to. It just keeps showing up in my feed, but Tugs. So that Tug Life, that Tug Life, go give her a follow because I keep seeing things on my feed that she's sharing. I need to give her a follow. Other people are retweeting and things like that. But this is from the Wall Street Journal. We are walking a very fine line, Mr. Iger said. He told him, if we don't satisfy the most ardent fan, we'd be killed. The new Rise of Skywalker is still expected to be a blockbuster, and those alienated by The Last Jedi have turned to Mr. Abrams with hope. Not really. One executive who has worked with Mr. Abrams said the director is keeping longtime fans in mind, saying it is like an invisible fan is whispering in his ear during those story meetings. What? Following the conclusion of the Skywalker trilogy this month, Mr. Iger said he wants the next set of movies to be more accessible to common moviegoers, unburdened by decades of Star Wars memories. But he knows that will likely alienate some fans. You can't make everyone happy, he said. If you're not going to update a property, he said, you might as well stick it in a museum and watch it get old. Unfreaking believable. Let me read that one more time so we are getting very crystal clear on the ignorant comments by the CEO of the Disney company, the company that's in charge of Star Wars. Following the conclusion of the Skywalker trilogy this month, Mr. Iger said he wants the next set of movies to be more accessible to common moviegoers, unburdened by decades of Star Wars memories. But he knows that will likely alienate some fans. You can't make everyone happy, he said. Unburdened by decades of Star Wars memories. So basically what you're saying is that you have no respect or interest for the history or the mythology of Star Wars. I'm pretty sure I've been saying that for 2 years now, and I'm pretty sure it was easy to come to that conclusion based on how you have treated Star Wars with this trilogy. I'm pretty sure I've been predicting that, and so many others have been predicting that, yet we have been told that Disney is honoring Star Wars mythology, yet here is Bob Iger point blank saying you can't be burdened by decades of Star Wars memories. 40 years of history, 40 years of fans, 40 years of a global phenomenon, and Bob Iger says you can't be burdened by that. Like I said, when they bought Star Wars, a lot of people, present party included, had a lot of good faith in them because of what they had done with Pixar and Marvel and other things like that. Some of us fell for The Force Awakens, present party included. But it started to become clear that they really weren't interested in actual Star Wars. It was very clear, even from the beginning with The Force Awakens, which is something I noticed it, but I didn't accept it. You know, the stop holding my hand. The way that they cast the film, the way that they were pushing the old characters to the back, it was pretty clear from the beginning, even though a lot of us didn't see it or weren't willing to accept it in the beginning, but it was pretty clear from the beginning that their only intent with Star Wars was to use the past to benefit their future in terms of giving them that elevated platform for the agenda-driven storytelling that they couldn't have if they were going to just start a franchise from scratch, because you can't build a platform, you can't build anything when you start out with your social justice BS engineering garbage that they push. They know they can't build it from the ground up. That's why they have to either buy something that exists already, or they have to build it by not doing the SJW garbage. And then once it's at a level where they can then take advantage, like Marvel, that's what they're going to do, because they know audiences are not going to accept it, because they know that these people on social media that they virtue signal to all the time, they know those people aren't going to accept it. They just know it. And they're not dumb. Yet they use this stuff as an excuse every time we turn around. It's a built-in excuse. And they do it for political points. They do it for virtue signaling points. They do it because they live in that Hollywood bubble. And it's unreal. And Bob Iger is someone that I've been pretty happy with him as the CEO of Disney, with a lot of the acquisitions they've made. The theme park side, which is my favorite part of Disney, there has been some issues on that side of things, which have caused me some problems, and a lot of theme park fans problems. And this type of attitude right here actually goes right into a lot of the problems that theme park fans have had with Iger, and he always wants to make a new attraction or a new land built on a pre-existing IP that they own. He doesn't want to create new things. He even took a shot at like Expedition Everest, which is the roller coaster at Animal Kingdom at Walt Disney World, which is one of the greatest rides ever. And because it's not built on an IP that they can then use to market for the next movie or something, Iger doesn't see value in that. And he upset a lot of theme park fans with some of his comments about that a while back. And this goes right into that. So, I mean, again, they have no interest in Star Wars. It's coming right from the horse's mouth right here. It's not surprising. It's very, very disappointing, but not surprising at all. So, again, as we get closer to the Rise of Skywalker, you just have to understand that this is going to be a disaster. I mean, it's going to be a truly epic disaster on a level that it might be Game of Thrones Season 8 level. I mean, that's where we're heading right now. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money, and we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.